In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to set up port forwarding using an Azure load balancer with an inbound NAT rule and configure the necessary firewall and network security group rules, allowing external clients to access a virtual machine on a specific port. We'll also touch on configuring the operating system level firewall within your VM to ensure everything works seamlessly. First things first, let's assume that you already have an Azure load balancer in place. Our goal is to add an inbound NAT rule, which will serve as our port forwarding mechanism. In your load balancer's dashboard, navigate to the inbound NAT rules, sometimes found under NAT settings. Click on the option to add a new inbound NAT rule. Here, you'll be asked to configure several fields. Give this rule a descriptive name, like NAT SSH VM1, that will help you remember its purpose. You'll then need to select the target virtual machine and its associated network interface configuration. For the front-end IP address, pick the public-facing IP assigned to your load balancer. You'll need to specify the front-end port, the external port people will use to connect. Commonly, this can be something like 2222. This front-end port will map to a back-end port on your virtual machine, like port 22, which is used for SSH access. Lastly, decide on the protocol, usually TCP or UDP, depending on your setup. Once you've configured all these fields, save or create the NAT rule you've just set up. For those of you managing multiple VMs, you may consider using inbound NAT rule v2. This version allows you to map a range of front-end ports to a pool of virtual machines, providing more flexibility in larger environments. Next, let's configure the Network Security Group, or NSG, which acts as the Azure firewall at the network level. It's crucial to permit the inbound traffic on the ports you've just set up. This involves accessing the NSG associated with either the network interface card of your VM or the entire subnet. Within the inbound security rules of your NSG, add a new rule. For the source, you can choose any to allow all IPs or narrow it down for better security. Leave the source port ranges as an asterisk to signify all ports. The destination should be set to your virtual machine or its subnet, specifying the same front-end port you used earlier, such as 2222. Decide on the protocol to match your previous choice, TCP, UDP, or any, and set the action to allow. Assign a priority number that determines the rule's importance, and finish with a descriptive name like Allow NAT SSH. Save your new rule and double-check any NSGs at the subnet level to make sure traffic isn't getting blocked earlier. Finally, within your VM, you must allow traffic on the back-end port by configuring the OS-level firewall. On a Windows system, open Windows Defender Firewall with Advanced Security. Here, create a new inbound rule. Choose Port as the rule type. Specify your back-end port, like 3389 for RDP, and allow the connection. Choose appropriate profiles and name your rule, ensuring it's active for the entire process to work smoothly. With these steps, your system is now ready to handle traffic seamlessly through Azure's robust cloud infrastructure.